In this lecture, we will study dielectric constant or relative permittivity. According to Coulomb's law, force between two point charges Q1 and Q2 placed in vacuum at a distance r from each other is given by force in vacuum or free space. Force in vacuum is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon r q1 q2 upon r square. Equation 1. Here this is epsilon r is the permittivity at free space. For any medium, that force will be F. For any medium it will be 1 by 4 pi epsilon q1 q2 upon r square. This is equation 2, where epsilon is permittivity of the medium. So dividing equation 1 by equation 2, we can write F vac or vacuum or free space divided by F force in medium, that will be 1 by 4 pi epsilon r q1 q2 upon r square divided by 1 by 4 pi epsilon q1 q2 upon r square. It will be epsilon divided by epsilon r. So the ratio of permittivity of a medium to the permittivity at free space is called relative permittivity, or it is dielectric constant K of the given medium. So relative permittivity or dielectric constant is equal to epsilon divided by epsilon naught, that is force in vacuum divided by force in medium. So here we can write force in medium is equal to force in vacuum divided by K, or since epsilon r is equal to epsilon divided by epsilon nor, so we can write epsilon is equal to epsilon nor into epsilon r. So force in medium is equal to force in vacuum divided by dielectric constant or relative permittivity. So we can write it 1k. What is the value of k? That is 1 by 4 pi epsilon r, or it will be 1 by 4 pi epsilon r into epsilon r into q1 q2 upon r square. Instead of k, we can write epsilon r into epsilon r. Here these are some value of relative permittivity of some medium. Suppose relative permittivity of mica is equal to 5. So we know epsilon r is equal to epsilon divided by epsilon nor, or epsilon is equal to epsilon nor into epsilon r. So absolute permittivity of this mica will be, that will be the value of epsilon r, all of we know, that is 8.85 into 10 to the power minus 12 into relative permittivity of mica is suppose 5, so it will be 44.27 into 10 to the power minus 12. So it is very difficult to remember the absolute permittivity of all the medium, because each of the medium has a different absolute permittivity values, and these are very complicated values. So to make it easier to remember, we use the relative permittivity. Whenever we require the actual permittivity of any medium, we just multiply it with the relative permittivity with absolute permittivity, that is epsilon r into epsilon r. So the absolute permittivity of free space is taken as unity, in the relative permittivity system. All the available medium in the nature have absolute permittivity always more than or equal to absolute permittivity of free space or vacuum. That's why we are taking the absolute permittivity of vacuum or free space as unity. Then we have to compare the absolute permittivity of medium with the absolute permittivity of medium with the absolute permittivity at free space, that is relative permittivity. The permittivity of any medium should be compared with the absolute permittivity at free space. Why? Because the absolute permittivity of free space is taken as unity.